Alright, hello everybody. It's Tuesday, which means today is the yo-yo review day. And today we're going to be talking about a yo-yo from a brand that has yet to come up in any of my reviews. We're going to be discussing a OneDrop yo-yo. Today's yo-yo is going to be the OneDrop Vanguard. This is the Dragon Slayer edition. This is a $50 yo-yo I got from Yo-Yo Expert for Christmas from my grandmother. So shout out to her for that one. But let's go ahead and dive right into the yo-yo. So the first thing that I noticed when I picked the yo-yo up is it's pretty narrow compared to, or at least you can see it's got a significant difference in gap between. This is a shutter, so it's a pretty narrow yo-yo, but it's narrow in a way that doesn't really hinder your ability to catch the string, which I think is really nice. Also, it's got a pretty. I'm actually not quite sure what this shape is. I want to say it's an O shape, but at the same time, it's got that step up, which I know doesn't really come with O-shaped yo-yos. If you know what the shape of this yo-yo would be classified as, comment it down below. But I really like the shape of the yo-yo. It feels nice in the hand. It's like I said, it doesn't hinder catching the strings at all. And the weight distribution on this really gives it a nice long spin time. And but one issue I am having with this yo-yo is it's not super stable. And you see that a lot with the more narrow yo-yos. The less the weight is spread out, the more unstable it is. And that's definitely an issue with this yo-yo. But it plays very fast, which is good. It plays fast, but it's at the cost of stability, I feel, and that's a problem. But it's not. It's a smooth yo-yo, very smooth. I don't have any vibe on it, but I've also yet to hit this yo-yo on the ground. This is one of only 2 yo-yos in my entire collection that haven't hit the ground yet. So let's maybe I can keep it that way. Another thing I noticed when I picked this yo-yo up was the finish on it feels kind of weird, and maybe it was just my particular yo-yo, but I feel like the finish was almost a little waxy, which was kind of off-putting at first. I didn't know how I felt about it. But I realized I didn't like it, and that was after a little bit of play, and then it sort of started to break in, and this waxy feeling started to go away, and it's very smooth now. It's great for grinds of all kinds, and I feel like I just sort of had to break it in a little, which isn't a bad thing. I just feel like it can be kind of off-putting to someone who doesn't have the patience. Loud bearing, a very loud bearing. I just dropped it, and you can hear that. Which is the OneDrop 10-ball bearing, and I would recommend switching it out to a different bearing. I put what was it? I think I put a Crucial single groove bearing in here, and it plays phenomenally. This yo-yo comes pre-installed with the OneDrop Flow groove pads, which I am not a fan of. I feel like they're too grippy. But I realize other people like theirs a little differently, so when these pads get worn down, I'll probably put in the 19mm natural pads from Yo-Yo Factory. And so there's really not a whole lot else to say about the yo-yo. If you just replace the bearing and replace the pads, it's a fun throw. Even the way it is, I still really enjoy it. But it's for the price it is, it's pretty good. I will say it's worth the $50, I think. And there are some yo-yos I feel like they're overpriced, but not this one. I feel like for the $50, you could get ones better at a higher price and ones worse at around the same price. And so I feel like this yo-yo really hit the nail on the head with its pricing. It also feels like it's a pretty high quality material it's made of, which I think it's just the 6085 grade aluminum, which is fine. It still plays really well, and for the $50, you're going to get your enjoyment out of it. I know so far I've had it. I would not personally use it as a competition yo-yo, but to someone else, I would recommend it as a competition yo-yo, just because I know it's not my style. One thing that's really nice is you see this step up from the bearing seat here, right along here, and that's very nice for when you're trying to do a horizontal. It really helps keep the yo-yo from tilting off axis, or I guess on axis, back on axis. I don't know. Either way, it's a lot of fun. It's a good yo-yo. For the shape of the finger spin cup, I guess it's just a cup. It works for finger spins, but there are definitely better designs for it out there because this cup right here is just completely flat, which is fine. I don't think anybody should make finger spins the focus of their routines or their tricks, because they're not the be-all, end-all. They're not exactly the most skilled thing. My 9-year-old brother, or my 12-year-old brother, PJ, he learned finger spins when he started yo-yoing like 2 years ago, I think. Or no, a year ago. And so they're not very difficult. But, as you guys know, I rate yo-yos on a buy, wait for sale, wait for deep sale, or never touch rating. This is a buy. Yeah. Hit the ground. This is a buy. For the price it is, it's a fun yo-yo. It's definitely worth the money, I would say. If you get it on sale, that's even better, because then it's just worth the money even more. But at the price it is now, it's priced very well for what it delivers. And what it delivers is a solid experience, a solid, smooth experience. There are some changes I feel should be made, but that's more on your end than it is on the producer's end. I feel like OneDrop did a really good job with this yo-yo. So that's it for me. Thursday, I think, will be a discussion video on something that I used to have a lot of trouble with, dealing with dings. I actually ended up, my friend Richard just dremeled out the whole side of this yo-yo, because I'll tell the story later. But yeah, so we're going to be discussing dealing with dings on your yo-yos, especially your favorite yo-yos, and how do you deal with that emotional trauma. So anyways, that'll be it for me. This is Jesse signing out.